The very first thing is I call my grandfather and I ask him for advice, tell him I need his help, and then he asks what kind of advice, so personal advice or cultural advice. Bring him his favorite food, give him a pack of smokes, tell him that I had some people come to me for a logo idea and they'd see what his take would be on it. I try to stay as unbiased as possible because I don't like him seeing faces, people, because then he starts to relate that to that, right? I want to see what I can dig out of him without seeing nothing. And he had an idea and he's like, well, we would have shown them how to live. If they came here, we would have welcomed them. We wouldn't have shooed them away. But the first thing we would have done is, with the winter, we would have shown them how to live. We would have showed them how to survive our climate and how to hunt. And he thought that I was talking about, you guys wanted a logo from old times. So a logo back then of the first newcomers that came here. And again, that's just how me and my grandpa are. Once I explained to him, no, this is today. All the people coming from all over the world to come settle in Canada. And that's when he switched it right away. And that's when he told me, well, it has to be done a traditional hide painting.
I asked him, the newcomers, it was from the olden days or just in recent? He said, recent. And I said, well, newcomers, I said, they're more interested in native art. If you can do a simple drawing. And then I thought, what do you call, right away I said, buffalo grass, sweetgrass. Then I told him, no, we'll stay out. Too many people have that. He said, what about hands holding a feather? I said, no, too many. We have to make up something. I said, see the drum, the circle is our people. The other drums can join in singing like visitors. What do you call, we have our Indian days, the symbol of a drum, and the other four are visitors, where some will have to learn how to sing, how to drum, or even try. And then I said, do you remember, 4 directions, 4 seasons, our people, things are done in 4.
No matter what generation read it, they could understand it. So this had to mean that everything had to be translatable and had to be understandable from any culture, from any race. So the idea was that he wanted 5 drums. He said 4 in each corner and then 1 in the center. When any ceremony or anything's taking place for natives, we sing a song, we play a hand drum. The hand drum represents Mother Earth's heartbeat. So those 5 drums were extremely important to him. He wanted to, we would have sung a song. This isn't a story, this is a song. And this would have been a form of storytelling for us. We would have passed the song down to our children and they would have continued this. So keeping that in mind, I had to make it seen it from top to bottom as an aerial view from an eagle or a bird. That's how you're seeing it right now. And as you're looking down onto it, I wanted it that no matter what angle or direction you read it from, it was readable. So it's not like a book. It's not how it works from left to right. This is translatable, readable from any angle at any side. It's a bit of a process because I have to try and understand something that I'm told but I don't know. So having Frank explain the significance of horses, a horse was everything for us. They brought our camps, they carried our things, they brought our loved ones. So the horse was really important to us. So to have the horses run around the rim was to represent that journey, that traveling distance that the people made to come to us. And then right below that, you'll see that there's broken arrows in the north, west, south, and east corners there. And the broken arrows are extremely important in our culture. They describe peace. No war, so all arrows were broken. And he wanted to describe this to me that when they came over here, there was peace already.
It's got turquoise, it's got white colors, it's a circle. It's got mountain, horses, buffalo. You know, something that we discussed. This was the hardest I think me and Josh ever talked about for 2 hours. I imagined first the drums. What do you call? I told Josh, wait, 1, maybe 1. Then we thought about it. 5 drums. 1 for the center, for our people and visitors of different cultures.
You go farther down into that circle, and that's where you see the people all united as one. I did this in one color with a single white heart because I was showing that no matter where we came from or what we are, we're all the same people. We all surround the home fire. And speaking of that, we get to the center now. That's the home fire. It's the most important piece of this picture. My grandpa couldn't stress it enough to describe this home. You guys are home now. You don't have to look anywhere else. You don't have to go anywhere else. This is home. And he wanted to show that by warm colors and the warmth of a fire. That's what we call a home fire. If you look up the Tsuut'ina Nation logo, our traditional hide, you'll see why I painted it this way. You'll see that it correlates with the way we were brought up with their traditions. We have a home fire in the center of that too, and that's to describe that peace, that home between us both. I was very grateful that when I sent him the design, he loved it, because he told me that's what he envisioned, and yeah, we ended up coming out with that, and then I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
So will be bright colors. What do you call? It gets you in a mood to change. If you're having a bad day, it'll give you a little happiness.